I don't have Monopoly on here.
I don't either. And I really don't think I want to pay for Monopoly.
We should play Fall Guys. Why?
I don't have Fall Guys.
Me either.
I. But then doesn't show me where the frick. Roster. In progression, it says I have 2 notifications, but there's also nothing there. On roster, I see 3 people playing. Me, you, and Gene. You gonna...
An invite?
Mortal Kombat!
Oh. Well, forgive me,
Oh,
I was in the middle of Jump Force.
And then fucking...
I did not suggest it. You were still thinking about it.
You did suggest Mortal Kombat. What do you mean?
My fucking god.
Bruh, welcome to Some Salty Gamers, official for the Some Salty Gamers podcast. We don't know what the fuck we're doing, apparently, man. I'm over here in my phone trying to figure this shit out. Stop, babe. Get out my ear with that weird shit.
It's gonna be one of those podcasts.
I'm Kat, and I don't know what's going on right now at all. Not even in the slightest.
And then Heavy's over here just like, what the hell? So welcome.
We don't have a topic for this week at all. Not one. So we thought we'd talk about random stuff within reason, whatever that means for us. Anyone. So there's no pure silence.
Oh, there's gonna be pure silence because we don't know what the hell's going on.
Listen, I was trying to figure out the whole Destiny thing that me and Heavy were talking about the other day.
Were you
I
guys
guess she's
doing
still
a
in
raid?
Jump Force. No.
That's actually gonna be tomorrow, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully.
Rank set. Casual, private 1 versus private, custom, private, custom lock.
Horrible. In local fight, what are you doing? What are you doing? I need to know what the fuck we're doing. Waiting for Kat to join my lobby. I'm so confused. I don't know what's going on.
Nobody knows what's going on. All of a sudden, she got quiet.
Kat. Kat. Where the fuck? Kat. Oh, it's not the time to disappear. Fuck it.
Alright, anything you want to talk about, Kareem?
Kid with gun, walked past officers, black guy dead, shot 7 times.
Are we going
We
back
talked
to
about
this?
that Saturday, right?
Yeah.
What else did we talk about Saturday? Politics and stuff like that, right? We just had
Yes,
opinions
sir.
being thrown around.
Yeah, pretty much.
Um, we were talking about some things earlier. Like there was stuff that we wanted to get into that I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Um, that I forgot that we were talking
Uh,
about.
okay, sorry guys, my internet dropped.
It's gonna be
It's all
one of
good.
those types of podcasts, fam.
It really is.
Well, two things. Um, I guess if we're gonna start this off at any point, rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman.
Yes.
I would
Yep.
like to say that. Um, great actor, great fella. Uh, sad to see him go, but it's sad to see a lot of people go recently. It seems like when like big actors die, it happens in like some type of domino effect.
Yeah.
Yeah, seems to be a common theme.
Like each year, it's like, all right, it's time for me to take my hand and pick a group.
But do you think it's more dramatic because the two big people were lost this year within 8 months of each other?
Oh, more than that, way more than that.
Well, well, yeah, way more, but still, whether it was due to COVID or natural causes.
I love life. It's sad to see life go. At the same time, I don't know these people, so I don't particularly personally care that much. But it is just sad to see a life leave the planet, especially young lives. So it's for me, it's I shrug my shoulders a lot of the times, and it may seem that I'm what's the word I'm looking for?
An asshole, or unsympathetic, or one of
It
those.
seems like I'm
Or
unsympathetic or like I'm detached from like life and death, but it's just one of those things. People die, and you can be sad about it, yeah, but you can also be like, it happens.
yeah, well, the reason I felt so uh bothered by it because not only was he a good actor, but I put a lot of my own soul into Marvel stuff between not just movies, but like like real geeks, like who that was before the movies and TV shows, like just reading real comics and understanding the history and knowing what behind the character and everything, and just to see somebody who embodied that character so well and then losing a fight unknown to his fans, but to his family, other than his family and the people he works with, that had to be really tough. Doing, chemo and then surgeries and then keeping up doing 7 movies after one another. Like, that's tough.
Really is. I mean, the dude was a the true embodiment of when somebody says he's a trooper. I don't know very many actors who would go through that kind of keep going. Most of
Cat,
them probably would have just given up.
Yeah,
right?
it keeps saying check status. Just send me another invite.
It is extraordinarily sad. At the same time, it's like I don't know. I guess I am just an asshole. Like it, there are people all over social media boo-hooing and be like things will. He doesn't affect you.
Yeah, not indirectly. If you wasn't family or a close friend, I understand where you're coming from, but life moves on. So that's what I don't understand from those people, 'cause saying that, oh, life isn't over. Life is gonna go on and continue each and every day, no matter how awful it is.
I think a lot of it just comes down to the celebrity worship that we have in this current generation.
How bad do you think that is on a scale of 1 to 10?
Oh God, have
20.
you talked to the Beehive?
No, I haven't, and I really don't want to. I'm checking player status. Jesus Christ, it can just take forever.
So you're talking to the Belieber loyalist? Have you ever talked to Justin Bieber fans?
No, I don't want to. I'm not a Justin. Anybody who watches Justin Bieber, I don't hate him, but I'm not a Justin Bieber fan either.
Well, I mean, it's not necessarily the fact that you have to be a fan to see what his fans are
Or like?
Trust me, I've seen videos. Some girl, like he's sweating, she licked it from the ground.
Oh,
And
they were sending death. They sent death threats to his girlfriend.
Which girlfriend?
He only has one. I don't know her name. I don't care.
Yeah. It's like, don't care what her name was, but they were sending death threats to her. We're talking 12, 13-year-old girls
Sending death
threats because they're like, no, Bieber's mine. It's like, obviously not. So celebrity worship in this generation is absolutely atrocious.
Well, that's true, because last year when Lion King comes out, a bunch of Beehive fans, said one word in the movie, Lion to Tech. One chick really dead punched somebody in the face in the movie theater. I said, it's not that serious.
You create the lobby and I'll join you because it's not working the reverse apparently.
It's not, it's because it's just saying checking status. Oh boy.
And you don't even have to look into that fandom to see how horrible things are with fans and celebrities. Just look at any time a Kardashian does something.
Do we have to?
But that's what I'm saying. Like, automatically, if a Kardashian's name is involved, people are going to be all over it. If Kanye is involved, people are going to be all over it.
Kanye.
Oh, wow. I don't even want to get on that.
Bring up Kanye.
No,
Celebrity.
okay, no.
Of so many people who value the opinion of a celebrity terrifies me. What has this celebrity done for you other than entertain?
She can't play the game and fucking
Being a party at the same time?
apparently. That sucks.
That really fucking sucks.
AI assigned defenders. Spawn. Fight.
Just gonna throw on some AI battles and see what fucking happens. Okay.
Back,
Jackie
unfortunately.
on here. Fujin.
Okay.
And we're gonna
Let's
put a
see.
noob on this. Put the controller down.
Why did you put your controller down?
AI battle, man. You're going in and out, and I'm just sitting on the blank screen for 15
Well,
fucking
forgive me if
minutes.
if my
Nothing to-
internet is sucking. I cannot control that.
Yes, you can.
No, I can't actually. I just switched to the 5G to see what happens, and I don't know what's going on. Because I'm even sending an invite and it's saying check in player status,
I don't
and
know.
it's just buffering and buffering and buffering.
I don't know, man. There's something wrong. This podcast is all over the fucking place today. We had no plan. I'm sorry.
We no plans, no topics whatsoever.
So anyway,
Have you seen this meme going around, by the way, of Machine Gun Kelly?
Yes,
in the
yes,
dress,
yes. I said he probably got out of Megan Fox's closet.
fucking Eminem done whooped his ass so bad he became a Karen.
Is this what you believe actually fucking happened, though? Like,
Yes. Eminem done switched him from some of his so-called rap to pop.
I woke up this morning and saw this dude in pink.
Did you not see his grandma pearls though? Like, dude.
And now they got him on the trailer tag of
Golden
Mean
Girls.
Girls.
I
This
got
is
Mean
Machine
Girls.
Gun Carney and Tina Fey in Mean Girls. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
It says you're not connected to Mortal Kombat server. Please sign in or try again later. I guess I'm fucked.
Not
Excuse
playing
me.
Mortal Kombat.
Excuse me, YouTube. For my language.
Kat doesn't have her shit together, you too. I can't.
I have my shit together. The internet don't got their shit together, and I don't know what to do about that. Cause the bill has been paid.
The bill
Call
has
and complain.
bill
Turn
being
into a
paid.
Karen.
No, I don't want to turn into a Karen.
Alright, here's a topic, I guess one that I've been wanting to talk about for a while, and I'm sure we have lots of opinions on. And that is the difference between loyalty and men and women. There's been this thing going around where a bunch of people have been saying that men are more loyal than women. What are your opinions on that overall?
Heavy, would you like to go first?
Not really.
Okay.
Heavy's
Well-
annoyed, bro. We ain't got a topic. And I can sort of understand that.
Yeah, that's true. I'm not gonna lie, I'm annoyed too. But overall, that men is more faithful to women.
Yeah.
Well, I think both men and women cheat equally, to be honest.
That's bullshit.
How
That
so?
how's that bullshit?
I think that men and women cheat on each other, but I think definitely, women cheat more than men, this day and age at least.
I still think it's even, cause if a girl is really into you, like if she's there for you 110%, if she got you, she got you. She is not leaving you. She is not cheating on you. She is not talking to no other person but you. That's just purely it. She is not gonna be cheating. Now, not saying there ain't females that out there that do like guys, lie, cheat, go behind each other's backs. Not saying that, cause that is true. But overall, I think they, cheat about the same.
Interesting.
So a person can lie and cheat, but if the person is all about you, they won't do that. That's your opinion.
Well, who says that they're lying and cheating, though?
You literally just said
I said if they're for you 100%, they're not going to lie and cheat. They have no reason to.
All right, Kat, listen. I said you said people lie and cheat, but if they're all about you, they won't.
Well, if I did, that was a mistake.
It was a mistake of you to say that if somebody is all about you, they won't cheat.
No. You're not
That's what you just said. What?
Let me.
Am I hearing something different?
Oh, okay. Finally, yes.
Did I misinterpret, Heavy? Am I bugging out?
Am I not saying it right? Just let me know, and I'll try to clear this up the best way I can.
So, Kat is saying that if somebody is 100% about you, they will not lie and cheat.
That's what I said.
Is that what you're saying, Kat?
Yes, but that didn't sound like what you were saying, Kerm. That does not sound like what you were saying.
No, that's just you being selective what you're hearing. I said, once again, you said people lie and cheat. But if they are all about you, they won't cheat. Why did I have to repeat that 3 times? What the fuck?
Just somebody get on with their own opinion.
Well, right now, I'm just playing the clarifier. That's all I'm doing right now.
I don't believe that's true. People can be all about you and fucking still do you dirt.
See, my question is, how do you arrive at this conclusion of yours, Kat?
Well, my conclusion is like, I've never, like, if you're really in love with somebody, that I just don't feel that you would do them dirty at all, not even in the slightest. Like, if you, like, say you're married, Krim, do you really believe your wife would all of a sudden in the blue after everything you've been through would do you dirty like that?
I don't put anything past a person. I love my wife and all, but I have to have realistic expectations when it comes to life.
Because, you know, don't get me wrong, something in a relationship can change, and, you know, people can step out of, you know, can cheat, but I really feel like if you're really truly in love with somebody, if you're really connected and with them, I really don't believe you have no reason to lie and or cheat on them. That's just me personally.
I mean, you lying is one thing, but you cheating on somebody is different. You can still tell the truth and cheat on someone. My ex was all about me, and she absolutely loved me and all of this other stuff. I was still cheated on and had a bunch of horrible things happen to me.
I mean, both are fair points.
You're just gonna kick the shit out of me. You made me repeat myself 3 times.
We'll just give him the hands.
My hands are sweaty.
It just makes no... I don't know, it just makes no sense to me. Like, the reason why people step out of absolute loving relationships is because they're bored with something. Or maybe, like, something in a relationship changed that made them feel like they needed either more or felt like they were undeserving or another person's love. There's a bunch of reasons why someone would cheat.
True, but my thing is you shouldn't feel the need to do that. If something in your relationship has either gone wrong, gone boring, lost the spice, that's something you should talk to your significant other about without going behind their backs or cheating, because I don't see the point of that. Why wouldn't I be like, you know, honey, something's missing, something's wrong, instead of going, oh, I'm gonna go cheat on my significant other that I've been with, whether it's 5 months, 2 years, 20 or 30. I just don't understand what will be the point of that.
There is no point to it. Whatever the person has their understanding of is how it's going to be.
Well, she also said the magic words of why it happens. Talk to your significant other.
You could talk all you want. People are still gonna be like, the talking doesn't do anything.
Exactly.
Well, that's some people. I think if you actually have good I think communication is key with anything. So if I can communicate with you, I can talk about anything with you. And if something's wrong, I don't have to cheat or, go behind your back for anything. But that's just certain people. You can't bunch everybody together, which I do understand from your point. But,
I would say in an ideal world, a lot of couples that do communicate and go to therapy and whatnot, it happens anyway. Because once again, it creates for most of the time, it creates more of a rift in a relationship. Like, the communication just creates more arguments and more tension.
well, that's since you brought it up. Do you actually believe in couples therapy, or more of that we can figure this out ourselves without somebody in our business?
I mean, if you need an outside source to fix what's going on inside, then my argument is you don't need to be in a relationship. If you can't solve problems with your significant other,
So you just don't believe in that relationship therapy and stuff?
I believe when you start to seek outside help for an inside problem, especially when it comes to a partnership or relationship, it's already lost. You don't know how to deal with each other.
So at that point, you should just give up on the relationship?
I think you should try to work out what you can work out together, and then if you can't, you can't, I feel like it's better to accept that some things just aren't meant to be than to try and carry something on for longer than it needs to. If me and my wife argued every day and we didn't gain any ground or anything, what is me talking to someone who knows absolutely nothing about us gonna do?
Fair.
Yeah, that is fair.
Like, all you can do at that point is make assumptions or try to learn either or the partners. And then a lot of the time that leads to a cheating scenario or a lying scenario. Well, I know we've been fighting and I still love this person, but it just feels like this person understands me more or listens to me more.
Well, that's the part where, as the other significant other, the other one should, be adult enough to say this isn't working anymore. And
She said adult enough. Who the fuck on this planet has the mentality we have? I'm sorry, like, I feel like people who think like us are a different breed. Quite honestly.
True enough, but still, well, you should be able to talk to your significant other either way to say, I want to leave the relationship before it gets to the point of cheating. That's what I'm saying.
You should. In an ideal world.
Very few people actually have what it takes for that kind of confrontation.
And I have yet to meet someone, well, at least on my end anyway. I haven't, but still, I'm sure there are people who can do it. Ideally.
This isn't your first visit?
Oh, there are people who can. Just once again, it's rare to find somebody who has the intestinal fortitude to have that kind of a confrontation. That's all it really boils down to, is if I'm going to sit here and decide, yeah, I don't want to be in this relationship anymore, my personal approach is to be like, I'm fucking done. Like, full stop. This is over. That gets me labeled as an asshole, as a dick. Somebody who doesn't give a fuck, didn't consider anybody else's feelings. I'm fine with that. Nobody else is gonna sit there and have that reaction. Nobody else is gonna take that direct of an approach.
Why can't I remember this stupid combination?
Most people would rather hide behind their fucking text messages and keyboards.
True.
They don't have the gall to do a face-to-face confrontation anymore. To sit there and tell their significant other, hey, you're being a bitch. Or, hey, you're being an asshole. Cut your shit.
Question: could you do it if if the relationship meant that much to you?
I've already done it.
What? I've told my wife, if I'm going to cheat on you, I would tell you, like, hey, I'm going over to this house to fuck somebody. You can end it here if you want.
Just straight out, huh?
Because there's no point. There's no point in lying to me. I already, as it is, cannot lie. I can't lie for the love of me.
Not at all? Not a white lie?
Nope, I can't. I really can't. I'm the type of dude where it'll, like, I'll tell on myself. It's so easy, like...
So you just prefer to get the truth out now so you don't have to... Well, that's the thing. You should just... If you do that, I do suggest to tell the truth, because once you lie, you have to cover up one lie after another after another.
You know, you can cover up a lie for truth. It's not like I don't understand the psychology of lying. It's... In theory, very easy to keep a lie for a long time. I just see no point in it, because for me, it's a detachment from myself, and that's something I never want. I don't want to become something I'm not. For me, lying is something that affects me personally more so than anyone else. I don't want to darken who I am just to cover up something stupid. It makes no sense to me.
True enough.
Me, I'm totally heartless. I'll say this. Like, if I'm gonna do someone dirt, I'll straight up fucking tell you. It could be a mercy in someone's eyes. To me, it's being heartless. I truly don't care.
It just depends on the mentality of the person you're saying it to.
True. I prefer you to tell me the truth now than you do me dirty. I find out you do me dirty later, and you could have just told me the truth.
I've already been there. I've already had to do that shit.
But does it make it better or worse in your opinion? Do you care that someone will hate you for the rest of your life?
Nope.
No,
exactly.
not really.
My argument is, why does it matter? Like, there's so many people on this planet. I really care that this one person hates me forever?
I think it's because I think I would say they're trying to think of the other person's feelings, but that just doesn't make too much sense to me. Because I guess
they're not thinking about the feelings. They're only thinking about themselves.
True. Because I think in their mentality, it's like, I don't want them to hate me forever if I do this, so I'll just do it like that. Which, again, makes no sense to me anyway.
You can't find sense when there isn't any.
You can't find sense where there isn't any.
It's true.
You can look and you can search, but you'll never fucking find it.
You won't.
Cause you know, the way he decided to end it with me, just block me off all social media and not say nothing, and that's how it's been for the last 4 years.
That's just how it is, man.
Like none at all. Actually saw the other girl on the social media. I was waiting for him to say something. Decided to say something myself. Just blocked off of all social media, all of it. And I was like, "You are not man enough to say this in my face. Like, what did you think was gonna happen if you told me the truth?" Like, no, don't get me wrong. There are psycho chicks out there that be doing extra to be extra, but if you're going out with somebody, if you really think you know them well enough, they're not gonna, key your car or try to kill you or anything. You shouldn't have no problem talking to them.
What? There are some people that do a complete 180.
Yeah, you get into a relationship, like before the relationship, they're like the nicest goddamn person on the planet. The second you get into a relationship with them and it gets serious, they turn into the world's biggest asshole.
Like my ex, she was cool for the first 3 months. And it wasn't until I broke up with her the first time.
The first time?
The first time.
That means you did something for you guys to get back together.
You know, a friend intervened.
What happened
And,
after you broke up the second time?
Well, after the first time, she would like ask people to watch over me or some stuff like that. Like, oh yeah, keep an eye on him.
Keep an
And
eye.
then like started suspecting me of cheating and stuff. Which that's just not me.
I don't see you. I don't see you as a cheater. I think you would tell somebody, you know, you would want to leave before you even do that.
Right. That's just me. I've not practiced with Spawn at all.
You're still kicking my ass though. So
I'm
I
just
don't know what to do.
learning combos as I go.
And you still won. You still won. I have to get back on this game.
No, back the fuck up. Like, I don't know. I said she did a 180. She started asking people to watch me. My wife, one of them, she asked, "Oh, can you watch Mitch? I know you guys are close. You know, just make sure he's not doing anything that will go outside the relationship." Me and my ex worked in the same place. She made things worse, in my opinion. And then at work, she wouldn't let me do anything by myself.
Jeez.
That's fucking
So,
nuts.
so category
So-
5 clinger.
I went ahead and broke up there after like 2 months of that. Then she was like, "Oh, no, I'm pregnant." Then we found out she wasn't like 3 months later. And then we broke up again. And at that point, she had all of my friends and everybody against me, thinking I was like this horrible person and whatnot. So a lot of my friend base went away, and like, again, she went from being a decent person to the spawn of Satan's, if not Satan's wife, towards the end of it. Like, you know, it crazy. Very crazy individual. Oh, Battle of the Gods! My man put on the suit and the staff. I ain't scared of his bitch ass.
I want Fuji to win so bad.
Like I said, it happens. I don't think... I still, back to the original point, don't think that men cheat more than women at this point. And it's not a bias because of my past relationship. It's just sort of the trend of women, especially now, not giving too much of a fuck about a relationship.
Well, do you think that women's mentalities have switched to a guy's? Because sometimes, for some guys, instance, they don't care about a relationship.
Wait, hold up. Are you insinuating that it's a man's mentality to cheat?
No, I said some, not all, some. Some. Because some men just can't stay faithful. I've just seen it. Some they've given. I've seen the chick given chance. Not even just a guy, girls too. There's sometimes people you give them chance after chance after chance to prove themselves. But you know, my thing is, do you think females, you know, mentality has changed to somewhat of some men? Like, I'm just here for, you know, maybe just a good time and nothing serious, even if this person gets attached.
Yep. I mean, everybody's mentality's changed. Nobody actually actively wants to be in a relationship anymore. Everybody just wants to go out and have a good time. And the ones that do want a relationship have some of the most outlandish fucking expectations.
Mm-hmm.
So, nobody actively wants to be with somebody. Everybody just wants to hoe out and do whatever the fuck they want. Which, cool with me. If you want to go do something, go do it. Just don't hurt anybody. Don't care.
I agree with that. I think before you even get, I believe that you should just tell the person what it is when you start talking to them. Say if this is just us having fun, nothing serious, that's something you should state from the get-go. Just state this is just fun. Don't expect boyfriend stuff. Don't expect any of that. We're just having fun.
So
but
you're both
if
saying that an expectation should be met before anything?
Yeah, I mean, or if it changes, or if the relationship changes, that's something that needs to be discussed. All right, I want this to be a full relationship. Don't tell somebody, oh, I want to be a relationship with you, but in your mind, all you want to do is have fun with them while you're talking to 5 or 7 other people. That's when you start hurting people, and that's just not cool.
Well, that just goes back to the fact, what I was saying earlier. Nobody wants to communicate anymore.
Let me ask you something, Hev.
What's up?
You don't have the expectation of a full-on relationship. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Nope.
You hope for one, but you have this expectation of, I don't believe this is going to last.
Yeah.
If you were at some point to have this full-on belief that this was going to last, right? What are the steps you would take to make sure that that's a secure thing in your mind?
That's a good question.
I am not accountable.
Like, I don't think I can answer that one because I wouldn't even know. Because, I mean, let's be honest about this, Grim. You know me pretty well. What's the one thing that we try to push whenever we're gaming together?
What's the one thing you try to push whenever we're gaming?
Like, we try to push. We always try to push the communication.
Right.
You know, I know for myself, I'm not a good communicator. Especially not when it comes to any relationships. I'm a horrible fucking communicator. But that just goes back to my past. So, my expectation, even if it was to go into a full-on relationship, I still go into it insanely guarded. Where, I self-sabotage you just because I don't open up anymore. I can admit this.
But if you want something to work out, why self-sabotage you?
Because it's an instinct for me at this point.
Well, if you already don't think the relationship is gonna even last, most people say, just let me just ruin this before it gets any further.
Oh, it's not even that. It's just my instincts now.
It's just a natural defense mechanism, I guess, for him. In his mind, it's, I've been hurt one too many times, therefore I don't want to be hurt again. And that's sort of the fight or flight mechanism of human emotion.
Yep.
Me, I don't want to be alone in life. I don't care about getting hurt because I know people are people. And that's my mindset. If my wife was to cheat on me, I'd be like, alright, if it makes you happy. There's no point in me getting upset. That's where my mentality is at. although people call me foolish for it, I don't. There's no point of having the stress there, and I feel like people put too much of a focus on human relations between one another for happiness in life, when realistically the only person that can make you happy is you.
Yeah.
True, true.
So this brings me round trip back to, that's when you start ending up hurting people. For me, how can you hurt me if realistically the only thing that can hurt me is me?
Get where you're coming from.
Ooh, that looked nasty.
Ugly ass just swinging his shit at me.
I don't know, there's just too much shit that's going on in my life that just made me not care anymore.
I don't, personally for me, I don't put much effort into finding or wanting to get in a relationship if, you know, if I'm not, when I get in a relationship, I'm not in it to really play games. If I want to, I kind of want the long run, like, you know, someone to have and start a life with, if that's possible. But, you know, if certain people play too many games, and I'm just not about that. I'm just not about playing games with people. You either just tell me what it is from the start, and I don't have to waste my time any. Because if I put because to me, I'm not really a emotionally attached person. So if I actually do get attached to you for some reason or another, don't make me waste my time where I could have just been doing something else. Just that's what I don't like. Oh, my first one. First and only last one.
I don't know, how do you waste your time? Like, I don't... There's so many mentalities I guess I don't agree with. I don't agree with a lot of shit my ex did to me. But there's a lot that I'm grateful for that did happen, that allows me to be who I am today. I don't feel like my time's wasted.
Well, I'm not saying you can't learn a lesson from being with an ex, because you definitely can. So at the end, it's just me personally. I just feel like all the time that I put into saying, you know, because I don't take saying I love you lightly. I just don't go around saying that to people, especially if it's a relationship, like a real relationship. I don't go saying that to people. So if I say that to you, that's what I mean for me personally by wasting my time. If don't feel like you want to be like that with me, and this was just for fun, tell me this is just for fun, and I won't treat it like no boyfriend and girlfriend thing. That's what I mean for me, but everyone can learn something from being with an ex.
I know the person can genuinely mean they love you for that time. Like, love isn't a forever feeling. I don't understand the whole wasting time. That person can genuinely love you for whatever time period that they love you for, and then just not feel it anymore. You still feel like you're wasting your time?
What if they was lying from the beginning? What if they just made you want to believe that they loved you for that period of time?
Did you enjoy your time with that person for that period of time?
It depends on the person, but if you're asking for me personally, then I guess, yeah, for that time.
That's the point I'm making. You didn't waste your years, you learned something, you enjoyed part of your time being with that person, and after the fact, if things didn't end well, which I know they didn't, you still have that memory and that lesson to make yourself a better person. Fuck everybody else.
I get where you're coming from.
Yeah. I've never played this chick in a while.
Yeah, she's annoying to fight against once, like, you do learn her.
I played against her, I think, once in the actual gameplay, but that was about it.
That's the wrong move, Mitch. Stop.
Shoot fire or something. Stop bleeding on the floor.
Stop bleeding on the floor. Oh. It's interesting to see the 3 different mentalities over here with this topic of conversation.
Damn, right in the rip page.
It's always good to see different mentalities.
Everybody's opinion is different. Come on, come on. Shoot fire. Be better about your life.
Why do you keep doing the upwards one, jackass?
I hate that. That's so cartoony. I hate when they hit each other at the same time.
The Terminator
so stupid. Not gonna lie, I would have liked to see the fatality when they drugged them down there and then just shot. The fatality to Terminator is amazing.
You want me to do it? I'll do it.
Yeah, actually, I kind of do it because I want to see it.
Just give me a second to memorize it. I'll do it. I don't remember the last time I played this game.
I haven't played this game in a while. That's why I'm sucking right now.
Man, you gonna pin RoboCop up against me? I'm glad you're not heavy.
Exactly. I'm not heavy, so you're gonna win.
Heavy's fucking RoboCop is annoying.
I love Heavy's RoboCop because even
Stand
if I'm
back
losing,
in the room and shoot the sniper, you fucking dick, bro.
Because even if I'm losing, it's still entertaining.
What's entertaining is hearing him fucking laugh every time he hits you with it. You jumping towards him, and he pulls out the sniper.
Eventually you will learn.
I know how to get around it. It's fucking annoying. Excuse me?
I don't know what I was doing, so that was just a lucky move. I hardly play RoboCop.
Wow. Okay.
Well, since you've been kicking my ass since I actually started to play, so let me have it.
Can't let you have shit. I said, give me a second to learn the fatality, and she immediately came out here and fucking attacked me.
Well, you are gonna do the fatality, ain't you? So you're gonna win. So it's not like I'm doing anything wrong.
How bold of you to fucking assume that I'm gonna win.
Well, you see, you already won the first match.
Fucking horrible. Let's move on to a little bit more of a light-hearted subject.
Yeah, I'm starting to like have inner dialogue with myself, and I don't like it.
Captain's log, Dave 43. I'm playing Destiny and we talked about relationships today. I've started to talk to myself. My cat Dib looked at me. He said, bro, you good?
Nah, Dib ain't even around. Fucking asshole. Right when I need him too.
Whack.
You gave me no time in the beginning to learn it. You started fucking attacking me.
Well, in that time I was hitting you. Why would you not learn it?
Excuse you? That's called throwing the match, my lady.
Rematch. Learn it this
God.
time.
Give me like a minute. Not even a minute. Give me a couple
He
seconds.
pulled out the fucking milady.
I wanted to talk about.
Tip his fucking fedora.
Amen. Amen. I keep my fedora in the closet. It's never coming the fuck back out. Okay. I have 2. I'm never wearing them again. The other thing I've had on my mind, I guess, for a little bit, is just video games in general. Is it fun anymore? Do you enjoy playing? At what point is it not fun? And do you think it's healthy to play with the same people every day, year after year? And can you develop true friendships over the internet, especially over video games?
The answer to the last question is yes.
Yes, to the last question too.
And the other question? Just give me a second. She's not giving me a second.
Okay, fine. I'll
Back,
just
forward,
sit here and do nothing.
Back square.
I mean, video games, to me, lose their fun when they start to feel like a fucking job. You know, I'm playing video games because I just want to fucking disappear into a fantasy world where I can do shit that my fat ass will never do in real life. Now, when it becomes a chore, and I feel like... I'm going to use The Division as an example. I love it. I love that game to death. I love the concept of it. You know, the storyline I actually kind of dig. I wish they would expand more on story and less on all the other dumb shit they're doing. But that's a topic for another time. But sometimes that game feels like a chore. You know, dedicating an entire day to running the same mission to grind out for that perfect god-rolled piece of gear. That's when it starts to lose its fun. You know, when you go into a PvP mode, whether it's PvP in Destiny or Division or Call of Duty or any PvP mode, and you got the tryhards who just kind of ruin the casual PvP experience. That makes it not fun. You know, I don't know if any of that really made a lot of sense, but...
It did. It really did.
But yeah, I guess that's my answer right there.
Well, for me, I do think, you know, gaming can bring about friendships. Look at this. Because, you know, you can usually be surprised what you can gain. Because, you know, sometimes it's easier to make friends online than it is in actual real life. My thing about gaming is that it stops being fun for me when people take it either far too seriously, like where it's literally sucking the fun out of the actual game, or like when you said, when the game itself starts to become an actual chore, then you just sitting back and enjoying it. Because for me, gaming is just for me to escape. Because like you said, when I get into a game or play Mortal Kombat or Injustice, it's just like I'm anybody who I want to be in here, and I can just do things that I can. So it's just fun, whether I win, lose, anything. But when it you know, starts feeling like a job, it's no longer fun. And I just can't stand the people, like, when you play certain games like, you know, Destiny or even this, you're like, oh, you don't know what you're doing, or this, that, and the third. It just becomes, you know, I just lose interest. He's trying to remember combos.
I am. You see me, right?
Yeah.
There we go. That's one of them. Can lifetime friendships be made over video games? Yes. I do believe this. Can it get monotonous? Yes. Do I think it's healthy to play with the same group of people every day? It's a yes and no on that one for me.
Does it depend on the people?
I think as a human being, we can only tolerate other human beings, but so much. Like, there are days I know when I get on the mic and Heavy's like, I don't want to deal with Crim today. And it's I call it out. It's there. It's not like, I feel like me and Heavy have healthy dialogue, at the very least.
We do.
If he's annoyed with me, he'll let me know he's annoyed. If I'm annoyed with Heavy, or I don't want to be on a mic with anybody today, straight, I don't want to be bothered today.
I can tell. I know there's days like I am not putting up with cat shit today.
I mean, I hardly talk to you, and you annoy the living piss out of me every time we talk, but that's just how we are. You know, it's dysfunctional. Our friendship is very dysfunctional, but
That's y'all's mechanic.
But
yeah,
you love
you know.
me. And that's exactly how we've been. Well, I don't think it was gonna change after what 7 years of since high school.
Yeah, no, there's something wrong with us, but
But we
That's
enjoy
fine.
it.
I forgot my own questions. Does gaming get monotonous? Very much so. I take Destiny way more seriously than other people in our clan, especially. I want to go pro. I want to make it on to the pro Destiny scene and, you know, just pretty much have that title there, you know. Hey, he's one of the pro players. And I wanted to do it with my own clan. I can't expect everybody to respect that wish. And the only person in the clan that's as serious about gaming as I am is Heavy. Real talk. Like, if you wanted to go pro in Division, you know I'm there.
Yeah.
Oh, you four-armed cunt.
Excuse you? I have to. That threw me off so much I stopped hitting the controller for a second.
Wow.
Not you. Obviously not you. The character.
Bro, she gave you a bubble moment.
It doesn't matter, he's still kicking my ass for that.
Yeah, you got your hits in, but what the hell? That was so uncalled for. Really?
But, I mean, that's the thing, though. As serious as I am about gaming, I don't think I'd ever want to go pro.
Do you think there'll be too many expectations if you did?
No, I think gaming would lose its charm to me.
I mean, I can see that, because being pro means work. It becomes a job at some point.
Mm-hmm.
For Destiny, that doesn't bother me.
I mean, that kind of bothers me for Destiny and Division. That's why I was like, nah, I don't think I'd ever go pro. I'd have to go pro on a game that I'm good at, but I also don't like. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, it means you won't put too much into it, because for a game you really don't care for. Like, I know despite the flaws you have with Destiny, I know you enjoy it.
Oh yeah, just like I got tons of gripes with Division, but I still adore the hell out of that game.
Like, I could go back to the D1 days where I was truly, truly grinding, trying to go for the pro ship in Destiny, going into PvP and dropping 54 bombs a game when I truly had no life.
when you truly had no life.
I mean, I could do that easily here in Destiny too. I just hop on my Titan. You've seen it, Heavy. I can drop a 43 kill game. That hasn't changed.
And I mean, You've seen when I get in the zone, how terrifying it can be.
Really?
But for me, it's like, it's cool and all to, you know, say, yeah, I'm a pro insert game here player. But, I don't know, I've always preferred to just be like, I need to get away from the crap that's going on in real life. Even if it's for just like an hour or two.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna hop on Destiny and be a giant shield throwing space marine titan wizard thingy and call it good, rather than like, well, I'm gonna practice, you know, I'm gonna go into Crucible for 8 hours a day and grind it out until I can drop 54 bombs routinely. And then go through a tournament, do the exact same thing.
Teabag. Yeah.
Damn, no fatality whatsoever. It's a
No fatalities today, man.
It doesn't appeal to me.
Heard. Like I said, I can't expect everybody to respect my wishes. I respect your wishes. Like, if you want to go pro, that's cool with me.
Like, you want the help, I'm there. Just, I won't be the pro. I'm not gonna be a member of the pro team.
I'll help you get there, but I just don't want no part of it.
That's cool. That mean he ain't looking out for my riches. That's a good friend. You won't sit there and get an argument out of me. If you help me along the way, odds are I'll bring you up with me, but you don't have to participate in the action.
Yeah, I'll just sit there and be the fucking cheerleader.
That's how I am about my friends. If you give me the support, you get your just desserts. If you're gonna uplift me, damn right I'm gonna bring you up with me. That's my argument there.
Oh yeah, of course. Always be. I say I'd be there for the people who actually had my back and believed in me.
Yep.
This dude is an ugly motherfucker.
Shao Kahn.
Yes.
Shao Kahn is actually pretty handsome. Really? That's what you're gonna do?
What are you talking about?
I have not played Shang Tsung in so long. He's like a setup character. I'm feeling it. Right there, that's a setup move.
Alright. Question for y'all.
Yeah.
Yes.
What do you guys think about the gamer stereotypes?
What?
Accurate?
That we're.
Not so accurate?
Which ones? Like all of them?
Yeah, pretty much all of them. Like, just think of every gamer stereotype you know.
No. I want to say there's a yes and no to that, but overall for me, no. I mean, certain stereotypes I know, people like, oh, you're just fat, know nothing, you don't work, you don't have a real life, you don't know how to be social, this, that, and the third. I'm like, that's not necessarily true with gamers. Sometimes people are just gamers because they just love gaming. It doesn't mean I have no life or social skills whatsoever, or not work, because you both have a job. Everyone here has a job, so it's just like it ain't like we're just sitting around playing games forever. So
There's a lot of gamer stereotypes, dude. You're gonna have to narrow it down.
I just went with the ones that I know that people normally go for. That's what I'm saying. Gaming stereotypes is a lot.
Yeah, so I'm like, just pick a gamer stereotype or stereotypes, run with it.
Okay, here's one.
So I've
If you're a
intentionally left
gamer,
this open.
if you're a gamer, you have no boyfriend or girlfriend.
Lies.
I think it's really dumb to believe that just because you game, you can't have boyfriend, girlfriend, wife, husband.
Yeah, I think that's fucking retarded too.
It's so stupid.
Why can't I have a girlfriend or boyfriend just because I play games?
I have a wife. I play games. She doesn't get mad at me because I play games. The second thing, if you're a gamer, you've got to masturbate every day because
What?
you're lonely. That's a stereotype.
That is
I've actually never heard that stereotype.
that is one of the bigger stereotypes.
That's appalling how someone could think that. I hate that bitch so much.
so
You killed
stupid.
Melina.
I mean, God forbid you rub one out every day just for stress relief.
Well,
Whether you
if
do or
somebody
you
did,
don't, like-
I mean, even if you did, I don't assume because you can't get a girlfriend or a boyfriend. I just assume because you want to do it.
Oh my god.
Ew, what the hell is that?
This conversation took a turn.
It's I don't know. It's odd to believe that just because you game, you gotta rub one out. That terminology works for both men and women.
Yeah,
Rub one
that's
out?
why I use it.
Every day. Or for the more excessive ones in that belief, every couple hours.
Every couple of hours.
Some people have an addiction, man. Don't act so innocent.
What are you trying to say?
That some
I don't-
people have an addiction. Tap into that knowledge there, cat. Come on now.
God
Another
damn it.
one is every gamer can't be fit because all they do is sit around and play games all day. You have to be fat and live with like your parents or something.
Live in your parents' basement.
Right. I think that's dumb. I do not live in my parents' basement. I don't live with my parents. I live with my wife.
I live with my parents and I don't live in a basement. I live in the master bedroom actually.
Me, I'm a chunky boy. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm big, but my fat don't pour out the sides and become part of the earth. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have cheese doodle fingers and have a fucking pizza
No,
box
word.
tower and Mountain Dew next to me.
That's
why
the one I hate.
yeah. Why is that the stereotype? The Walmart Cheetos and everything. Like, why?
The Doritos and Mountain Dew stereotype, for some reason, just rubs me the wrong fucking way all the time.
I don't understand it to this day. I don't get it. Yeah, I bought Frost like 6 times and I still don't have her, and it pisses me off.
You didn't win her in gameplay in game mode because I ain't pay for her.
I beat the
got her-
story. I beat the story. I still don't have her. Oh wait, but maybe not on this account.
Probably, yeah. That's probably it.
I don't play this game. What's another one? Gamers have to be angry because games make them angry.
No.
If you're a
Yeah.
gamer, you're violent.
Yeah, Doom made me
Word.
violent.
They think because somebody plays, Grand Theft Auto, kills a whole bunch of people. That's how you are in real life. I was like, no. That's not how I am in real life. How do you know you're talking to the nicest person around, and you're assuming because what they do in the video games, that's how they are.
Oh my god. I might
I think
lose
it's
this
gotta-
Joker, man.
I think a lot of people just have that perception because of one, yeah, GTA can be insanely violent, and two, the fucking media, man, they always want to portray you know, Grand Theft Auto is one of the worst games ever, but they don't ever fucking play it and realize that there are so many different ways to play the game. Once you get through the story, you know, you could just be that guy who's running around in the middle of the city with a fucking rocket launcher, bombing out everything.
For fun.
For the hell of it, because, you know, you got nothing else.
Why not? Why not? That's my mentality. Why not? It's a video game. I can do the things in a video game I wouldn't dare to think about in real life because of Jill.
Exactly. You know, or you could be the one that gets super bored and runs all the, like, taxi driver missions and follows the street laws just to see what happens.
I'm sorry. I'll save the day. That got me. Pulled Batman out. Sorry.
I want a fatality. Or a friendship mode or something.
Another one I hate is that gamers are sexist.
Gamers are sex. That one's kind of true, actually.
It's kind of true, but I hate how it's lobbed to all of us.
So you're saying it's just true to an extent of a certain amount of people.
There's
it's allowed to, like, there'll be like male gamers are sexist, not even so much female gamers.
There you go. I should have clarified that one. Thank you.
Oh, male gamers.
Yeah, they go, male gamers are sexist. They don't believe women can play games, girls can play games, and that they shouldn't because it's not their scene, it's not where they belong, and whatnot.
No, that's not true.
And then hilariously, those are the exact same people claiming that they wish they could find a girlfriend that could play video games.
But what happens when you actually do find a girl that, what if she plays better than you?
Then they get mad and they call her a thought and an e-girl and all this other dumb shit.
Yeah, it's I don't know, that's kind of dumb to believe that a woman or female or girl can't play a game because of their gender. That's kind of dumb.
Yeah, it's like,
I know that gaming was marketed towards boys because that was the main demographic of who would buy and play games back in the day, but it's definitely evened out a whole lot more now.
Oh god, yes.
What about the girls? But what about girls who are never girly, like tomboys? I have never been a girly type of person. I was playing Yu-Gi-Oh cards, Pokemon cards. I was just out doing just about all the stuff my guy friends were doing, and you know, I was the weird chick because you know I was doing it and not doing, you know, the other girl stuff.
It doesn't change. The demographic is a demographic. Like the game is, the marketing will go marketed towards boys, not tomboys. Like you're still a female. And that's sort of how we grew up. That's how, like, the country raised us as individuals. Certain things were meant for male, female.
Which is really fucking dumb.
Yeah. There you go, your fatality.
Thank you. I feel happy. He should have ate it.
Eat the brain, eat it, you nasty fuck. Fuck you.
Yay! Well, how is he supposed to get his iron and nourishment?
Liver.
He didn't go for the liver.
He should have.
Say it like this, if you guys do not have any more topics, we did not come in here with the plan, and we somehow managed to make this go an hour and 20 minutes.
That's a miracle all on its own.
Congratulations to us.
I will call it. I'll be honest with you all. I forgot about the podcast this week. We didn't discuss any topics, and we did come in here. Well, Kat was obviously pissed off. Heavy was extraordinarily annoying, probably still is, and I just didn't care to do it today, but we made it happen. This was an effort. Please leave a like, a thumbs up, a fuck you to us. I don't care what you do, so long as you leave something.
Oh, wow. Just something.
Hey, you know what? Feedback's feedback.
Exactly. If you didn't like the video, leave a dislike. If you didn't like the video, unsubscribe. Either fucking way, we're still getting something. Activity's activity. That being said, fuck you all. Love you.
Oh, what? This video will get demonetized immediately.
Oh no, the demonetizer is here. Don't let
Well,
YouTube know.
Well, there's a lot of
Watch
there's
out.
a lot of sensitive people who just start flagging stuff.
Let them flag.
Hey, activity's activity. You watched my video, you watched our podcast, and that's all that matters. That being said, thank you all for going ahead and well, before I even start an outro here, do you guys have anything else that's on your minds?
Not necessarily.
Nah.
Alright, next podcast we start out with the Cheetos or Doritos argument.
Oh, so we're going that route, huh?
Oh, really? Would that be an argument?
It probably will be.
What if you prefer both, or do we have to choose?
You must choose.
Oh, I can see this not working.
Sides
can see
must
this
be
not-
taken.
I see this not working out. Next week, let's see who loses friendship.
Oh, what? We're
Yeah,
friends? Oh, come on now,
wouldn't-
guys.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Something positive. Everyone stay safe. My God, please stay safe. And, respect one another. And, that's about it. Jesus Christ. You just stab somebody in their kneecap?
Yes.
Yeah. Text your caps, people. Oh, that was good tracking. I just want to finish up this match.
Oh, go ahead. Oh, go on. I really just put my controller down.
You was fighting that whole
She was
time.
ready to bounce. She's like, nah, I'm done. I'm out.
No, you just said, oh, I'm trying to finish up the match. I was like, oh, alright.
You could have kept fighting. You was gonna lose regardless, but
Obviously,
fighting.
but still.
you was getting your ass whooped.
She's gonna start practicing now and be like, alright, motherfucker, next week your ass is mine.
I'll bring
could.
it. I practice all fucking week. I'll remember every combo in this game.
He has. That's why he makes it. That's why he is better than me. I have had this game longer, but the simple fact that I can't remember certain combos after not playing a while, I suck.
That's because your hands get sweaty.
That too.
You're not responsible with remembering your shit, huh?
Oh.
Oh, not really. Especially not after playing other games. Absolutely not.
Alright.
Hey,
By the way, buy our merch at Teespring. We have a new t-shirt design coming out. It's gonna feature a cat.
I
Yeah,
hope not.
we really gotta work on that design, bro. I'm telling you.
We really do.
We gotta get together and work on that shit.
You guys are creating merch?
I'm sorry,
We were-
what? No. You're creating the merch. We're just bringing the idea forward.
What? Excuse me? Where was I in this meeting that said Kat was creating merch?
Right now. Thank you all for watching. Please take care. I hope you have a good
No.
time. Good night.
No.
Enjoy yourself.